Hi Aquarius, I'm Jude. Welcome to your weekly reading. Aquarius, this is a reading for the week of the 16th of June. And to start with, we'll look at what's been going on for you and then we'll get into the week of the 16th. And Aquarius, if you're happy to subscribe and like, I really appreciate that support because it does help the channel. So thank you. Alright, and I hope you enjoy the reading. Let's get going. Aquarius, we've got the Three of Swords as your energy. So something here feels like it's been quite painful. Maybe there's been a little bit of a reflection on some past emotional pain. Because under the deck, we've got the Six of Cups. This is a card of childhood, nostalgia, past relationships, and past emotional hurt, I feel, Aquarius. Maybe it's like something from your childhood's resurfaced and it's a painful memory. It could be, remember these are general, this may or may not resonate and there'll be different stories for everyone, but it could be, you've reflected on a past emotional connection and felt into the energy of that. It's a little bit sad. There's a sadness here with that Three of Swords and the Six of Cups, and it's a sad kind of feeling of something from the past, childhood, a past relationship, and it's also an energy of letting yourself heal. The Three of Swords is actually about healing those past hurts. Okay, let's look at the week of the 16th, Aquarius, and we'll see what the cards are for you. Queen of Cups. You could have a water sign person around you, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Maybe you're seeing a counsellor to process this. Justice, the card of Libra, card of lawyers. Two of Swords, a decision. Three of Pentacles, talking to others about what to do. Temperance, Sagittarius, also healing energy needed. And Strength, the card of Leo. So there could be a few people around you this week, I feel. Maybe you're talking to some others, Aquarius, about how to handle a situation. What's the best pathway forward here? Because the Two of Swords says it's not clear and there's a decision to make and you could get in your head a little bit about it. And it's what's the best way to move forward here. And there's been a lot of emotion that's led to this point, Aquarius. And we saw that at the start. But then it's a case of which way do I go? This is a hard choice, a tough choice. So that might be why you're speaking to someone to help you process through this and work through it. You may also have to deal with something from a legal perspective. But the Justice card says, be clear on the facts here, Aquarius. Be clear on what's true. And it's a very balanced approach. And you do talk to others who maybe understand and know what they're doing here. You're talking maybe to specialists in their field. There's a kind of a gathering and a team approach here about how to make this choice. And I feel it's a choice that's going to take a bit of courage. But ultimately you're looking for the most balanced healing objective here. Bit of a big one, Aquarius, is what I'm getting with this. So I'm going to close your reading out with a little bit of wisdom or guidance from Spirit, about what would be helpful for Aquarius. Okay. You may have a Virgo around you because we've got the Hermit here. The Eight of Swords and the Queen of Swords is the message. Yes, it's a difficult decision. One that's got you tied up in knots a little bit. And the pathway forward is to look at the truth of the situation. Stick to the truth, stick to the facts. That will help give you the clarity to make the choice. Find out more information, find out more facts, and that will help you get the clarity to make the choice. It's a big one, Aquarius. It feels big, feels a little tough. But yep, you're being encouraged here to stay with the fact-based evidence to help you make your choice. All right, I hope you have a great week, Aquarius. Bye from me, and I'll see you next time.